rain.
Yep, it's day 1 of week 2, and hopefully the rain stops because we have a lot of outdoor stuff to do. Staining the fence, we need to put on a second coat, but hard to do in the rain.
We're sitting here having our morning meeting. Look, there's the entrance to the park. Here's our car. Here's Tracy's car. She's the manager.
Middle of the road meetings. This is the way it happens.
We're trying to figure out what the heck we're gonna do today with all the rain and all the stuff that's going on, and it's a big mess. And there's Shar. Look at her. She looks like Miss Red Riding Hood, except she's not wearing red.
Well, if you can see, it's literally pouring rain.
It's pouring rain right now. It stopped a little bit. Hope Shar didn't take off. Did she take off? She did. She left me. Shar just drove off, left me standing out here. See Jane pick up sticks.
Lots of sticks.
We've got the First Apostolic Church here in Mossbuck that came out to bring us gumbo.
I've watched all of them. Really?
It's double eating day today. Yes! It's double eating day. We're going to have to jam in 500 pounds of crawfish and then digest that all and then have dinner.
We're up to the task.
Oh yeah. In other words, we're taking a jam. And these baseboards look good too.
So we're looking for a drag to finish the orange trail that we've been working on, and we found something.
We found a drag! You put it on the back of like a side-by-side, and the spikes go face downward so it digs into the ground, and then it levels all of that uneven earth out and makes it a smoother trail.
So would you hire this crowd?
Yeah.
Would you pay a minimum wage or something
Right,
less?
yeah.
As we all remember as kids, plastic slides generate a lot of electricity when you go down. And they're not smooth like those metal ones. Anita, on the other hand,
I'm enjoying the playground too.
Good stuff.
All right, I think we got 6 more sticks and we're done.
Certificate from him, signed and sealed, for everybody to get and go home with. He's been watching the Facebook page and seeing all the progress that y'all been doing, and he's been super impressed. We've been talking to him about it, and he's all about partnerships, and that's what this is. This is a great partnership for us. So we really appreciate y'all coming out. Now, one of the things we got for y'all today is just a good Louisiana delicacy. If you don't know how to eat them, find one of the people in the green shirt from here in Louisiana, or one of us. We'll show you how to eat them. It's not a problem. We got plenty for everybody. A wonderful caterer here in town, Red Tails. They've done a great job, and they're coming out and catering it for us.
I'm gonna eat all of it. All of it.
Jeff and Susan working on the weirs, and this is a weir right here. That's awesome. Amazing what a little paint will do. So that's the trail. That's where Gary and Doug are today after dragging that. They just brought us out. They're gonna send the mini excavator back in, keep working it, move some other chunks of brush to Shar's specs. She had asked them to fix a couple things, and so they're gonna go do that, and they're gonna keep dragging. But man, what a spectacular job. It's such a good job on this. So here it is. We got the wood, the 2x12s this morning. It's Thursday. It's day 4 of week 2. We're done supposedly tomorrow, but we are gonna dive in this as much as we can to get this going. We got some unique limitations with what we're working with. We got to make sure that we do not exceed 28 inches on this side for code requirements, because anything higher than 30 inches, you're going to need to have a railing. And then it goes over the water 3 foot. And then we also are going to follow the contour here. So there is going to be some grade changes in this boardwalk. And the rule is no more than 1 foot per 20 foot. So if we stay with a 1 foot or less drop over 20 feet of boardwalk, we're good. So we're going to try to minimize that, but you can see they're all starting to walk this thing all the way down 500 feet.
Right now, our poster already said these were done before we got here. So these guys are laying the string line to make sure that it is all level. And then another team's coming in behind to lay the stringers. Jackie is marking 16 inches on center so that we can start putting down the joists. And I am marking 11 inches up from the stringers so that we can cut off the post at 11 inches.
She really does sound like she knows what she's talking about.
Thank you guys so much for all your hard work. Tonight's meal was brought to us by Dickies, sponsored by the Moss Bluff Civic Club. So big round of applause for that.
Y'all are rock stars. to us. And thank you so much. We have been through hell, for sure, I'm telling you. And it has been rough. And so when y'all show up, it's amazing. Thank y'all so much for coming and giving your time and your energy, your effort. We are super grateful. So thank y'all so much. And
look at that. These are small chickens.
Right. Some chips you like one? That's his favorite.
Look at all this wood. The landscaping crew. Look at this. It's incredible how hard they worked to beautify this park. That's exactly what they did. They beautified this park. They got rid of all this debris along the roadway so people see it less. They see what the park is gonna look like in the new reality of a state park with a lot less trees. Landscaping crew, you guys rocked it. Rocked it. Like a big dope. I forgot to record us throwing out some wild seed. This bag was full of wild seed, and so we all grabbed a bunch of bowls and loaded up and spread seeds all over this whole area in highly concentrated pockets, I'm sure. That's Oren, man. He's the guy we wanted to come out here and oversee this whole thing. Yeah. You know, we had him painting in Arizona.
It's about 2:15 on our last official day. Gosh, this is going so quick. This team down here is working on the decking. Looks like they've laid all the boards here. We've got a section of stringers. Of course, as luck would have it, we were 23 stringer boards short, which are 2x12s, and somebody had to run to the store to go get them. This is going to be so beautiful when it's done. If we don't get it all finished today, we have a group of people staying back to work tomorrow. All that should be left tomorrow is deck boards, and those go pretty darn fast. So the last joist is going in.
Right through my stump for the camera.
You guys have been amazing. I was feeling super sad that I didn't think that we were all going to be able to get together and say, you know, what all we've done and do the count and
Here we are.
I love you guys.
The fire marshal said we couldn't have candles.
No. Oh my God.
More carbs and sugar, yeah!
Folks are leaving. This is leaving day. And we don't usually film this. It's Saturday morning and a bunch of folks are starting to take off. The slides are in. The engines are running. Everything's getting ready to go. Shar and I, though, we are staying. We're making progress, but it gets slower when there's fewer people. And then there were 5. We have knocked out 144 feet of deck boards today with 7 people. We're down to 5. Shar and I, Warren, I think Warren, have to stay here as long as we can. But we're gonna run out. We think we're gonna run out of deck boards here. But we've got a plan. We won't, hopefully we can get them before we wrap up, but at least we can give Tracy the order. But take a look. We're gonna get done with this transition piece today and have about 35 feet left to go. We're pretty smoked.
Started at 7:30 this morning, went until 2:30 in the afternoon. Didn't really have a break. We stopped for breakfast burritos for half an hour.
Delicious.
Yes, they were. And we got how many feet done?
492 feet decked, and that's with setting a screw or 2 in the deck boards and aligning them. We got a screw crew coming in behind us.
A screw crew, I like it.
The screw crew, man. The stuff that we have said today about driving screws on a
oh gosh,
on a
yeah.
boardwalk,
we
pretty
were
bad.
Totally screwed.
Yeah,
screw all weekend.
Anyway, got the supplies on Thursday. It's now Sunday. There's only 5 of us left, and we've already done 492 feet of this boardwalk. I'd say that's pretty spectacular, and thanks to the entire volunteer crew for getting us to the point where we can handle the last stretch.
Yep, absolutely. We couldn't have done it without the whole team being a part of it.
Here's a fun tip. When you are driving screws into deck boards like this, make sure you don't sink them all the way in, because water will fill in there, the boards will rot, but also it'll expand, and it's almost impossible to extract those things when they go to replace the boards in a few years. So countersink them flush if you can. You do have to kind of sink them in if you have to level out the board, but just a fun tip. Forget Phillips forever. Forget flatheads forever. It should always be torque screws. And just like that, all of the deck boards are in. I think it's probably 9 a.m. on Monday. So starting on Thursday morning, look how much we've gotten done. Now we've got a bunch of this to do. Driving screws. Thousands and thousands. See that down there? Every one of these boards has been tacked in completely right up to where they're standing. And then most of the first 100 foot on the other side have been complete. This is fantastic, and even more so though, look at this. We got Craig over here who's hanging off the end. This is Craig. He's from Welch, which is about 25 miles east of Lake Charles. And he brought his buddy James over. They had seen that we were working on this, and they asked, hey, can we come out and help? And we're like, duh, yes. So they came out, and they have really helped us today. I mean, knock out so much. So Good having the extra help. And then we had food brought in for lunch by Missy. Thank you for that. That was awesome. Last screw. Oh, man. That was awesome. We did. You guys are amazing. So to Craig and James, man, you took our day, a time that we was going to take to do this, and cut it in half.
Woo! We did it! Last screw!
And that is the last lag screw that we can do. Do that again. And with that stick of fork in us, we are done with our Louisiana project. It has been a crazy, crazy project. I'm so glad we got to do this boardwalk. And we've had some of the park leadership come here and take a look at it. They can't believe it either. And just wrapping it up with all these lag screws in the rim boards, man, that just puts the cherry on the cake. So, cherry on the cupcake?
I guess you can have it's usually cherry on top.
Puts the cherry on top.
at the boardwalk.
And look at the first dog on the boardwalk.
First doggy on the deck.